I guess I'm live. Well, I guess we need to share this link on Twitter. I gotta find my channel here. Oh gosh. I gave her a link in DMs so she can come up and hey, bedazzling with Michaela. Debbie. I don't know what's going on. I don't think my picture's showing up. Morning, Eric. What's going on is, I don't know. There's a bunch of crap on Twitter. I just got up. I'm here. I'm not here to fight with anyone. Shell, you want to come up? Hey, Jamie Lynn. Brandy J, good morning. Good morning. Tally girl. You know, I'm getting accused of dragging Marie's kids, and I think even Marie would come up. I don't know if Marie's awake. I think even Marie would tell you I would never drag her kids. Okay, Artsy's here. Hi, Artsy. So what's going on? Where did I drag her kids?
Wait a minute. I need to. How do I mute the YouTube? This is the first time I've been.
Just go to the YouTube side and hit the little.
Oh. Okay.
Speaker.
Gotcha. Okay, first off, where did I say anywhere on Twitter? How'd you get the title?
Did you not accuse me of dragging her children?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What I said was, the more I think about what I heard and what I heard on your stream was how anyone could use a disabled child to attack their parent.
I agree.
Right. So well, you, in my opinion, you allowed what happened. It's your panel, your control. You allow what happens on your panel. Marie has proof of everything that Jenny Jen has said or Vinny has done or said. And it was always, well, Jenny's always been nice to me. And it just infuriates me. Well, that's fine, but we all do wrong. And we have to be accountable for what we say or do wrong. And by saying, well, she's been nice to me, you're just giving her a pass of whatever has happened. And I am just so mad because you know that I have a disabled child. So that's, to me, an attack on all mothers. We know the struggle of raising these kids with our hearts and seeing how they're treated in public or the fight they have. So it's the same thing with Black Lives Matters, the gay rights, and all the fights. For them to attack children with special needs, they have a fight of their own. Their parents have a fight of their own. And for someone to allow that to happen on YouTube, to be used as a tool to fight, is the lowest of low to me.
Okay, but let me explain. I put the link in the chat and they took the chat and they were wanting to go at Jenny. I really can say that I really honestly lost control of my own stream yesterday, and it was a shit show. But it's not private, it's unlisted, and I'll give you the link.
I don't need the link. I don't want to watch it. I got to the point where I can't watch you guys anymore because there's so much hate.
Really, Artsy?
Randy, I miss the time when you had fun and had call-ins and had fun, and now it's like, let's go after Laura, let's go after people that are doing wrong. Who has a right to say, I just can't do it anymore? There's so much hate and pettiness.
So you didn't see my stream with Meech the other night where I had call-ins?
Yes, I did. I mean, we can always critique every stream everyone does. I've been there. I know the ridiculousness that goes on. And Meech is hysterical. I love him. You guys are great together. But you started out as something that was serious, and then it went to not so, I wish it would have just been fun and not something serious, just fun. But I sat and I watched that stream and I enjoyed that. But when it gets to be you and Diane getting up here talking about bull crap, YouTube crap, I'm like, come on, you guys, how old are we? It's not worth it.
But let me talk. Okay, I'm 45. That's how old I am. And I'll tell you, no, thank you, next. I didn't see what she just said in her Twitter. When I sit back and I get accused, Laura has accused me of so many things. And one of the hardest things to do is not defend yourself against a total lie.
It's the same stuff, Randy, over and over. Back and forth, back and forth.
Me cheating on my husband and being a swinger, hey, Punky, that's brand new to me. And
block her. Block and delete her. You guys are doing it for numbers. We all know.
I'm not doing it for numbers.
Oh,
I'm not doing it for numbers. And listen to me. Yesterday, let me tell you something about yesterday. When I didn't know how many people was watching, because when you go to the YouTube side, it doesn't show you how many people are watching. I had absolutely no idea how many people was watching that stream. Laura had a fit about how many people was watching, but
I honestly, Randy, I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's your stream. I don't even want to bring Laura up. I don't want nothing to do with Laura.
You're right. But
let's get back on topic. It's about
but other people notice how many people. That's not me. We all get on here because we want numbers. We want to be
use that. I have seen you use that as a weapon towards someone else. Well, how about how many people do you have in your stream? I've got this in my stream. I don't think you have. I don't think you want to come at me with that, do you? Yes, you have, hun.
Prove it.
Yes.
Because let me tell you something. I sat here when I was
the famous word. Prove it. I don't care enough to prove it.
I sat here many times with 30 people in my stream and couldn't believe that 30 people would listen to my big mouth. So it's not a numbers game to me. I appreciate everybody.
Okay, I'm sorry I brought that up. Again, I didn't even let myself get off topic. Again, this is about using children with disabilities, special needs. And I was very upset with Wendy when she couldn't just come in and say, guys, stop it. This is wrong. Just stop it. This has to stop.
It was wrong. It was awful. But there was nothing. Marie wanted to get it off her chest, even though.
And she has a right to.
Yes, she does have a right, but maybe not in a stream that wasn't about her.
Jenny Jensen calling Marie a liar, saying that she doesn't tell the same story. She tells the same story every time.
But But you have to understand, Artsy, you're holding me accountable for something I didn't.
It was your channel stream.
I handed it over to them, and they went at it.
You could have stopped it. You could have just shut it down, but you didn't. I'm not saying
I didn't, because I was trying to get back to the topic at hand.
Well, then just stop your stream. I'm not telling you what to do. It's your channel. I'm just sharing with you my opinion of how I felt, and I can't answer for anyone else. But I would be very disappointed if anyone else with special needs children felt some sort of way of how wrong that was presented and handled.
But here's the thing, Artsy. How do you know that I don't have a child on the spectrum?
I don't know anybody who doesn't, who wouldn't, or has.
Okay, and you know why? Because I just don't use that for fodder on YouTube.
I don't.
So
I agree.
You saying that I allowed a mother of disabled children? She's still a human being. She's still. She still has her own mouth, and she held her own yesterday. So I don't get the coming at me, coming at Cynthia, coming at people on Twitter. Come to me in DMs and say, Randy, I felt what you did was wrong. And you would have got a completely different response than being defensive. I am defensive because it turned into an absolute shit show. But Artsy, you've never got to know me. You always judge me. And Melissa, I can't see what she's even saying on Twitter.
It's not about Melissa. You can deal with Melissa on her own. We stand on our own 2 feet.
Well,
we're individuals.
She's coming too, I guess, at me, and I can't even see her. She's got
you guys you all have to work that out. I can't. I'm no
I don't
middleman.
think
I'm
you're
no
blocked in
middleman.
here. Melissa, I don't think you're blocked in here. Feel free to come on up. If you want to drag
No,
me or come
I
at me,
won't.
that's
I don't
fine.
think listen, no one's dragging you. It was just my opinion of how I was disturbed of special needs children being used to drag Marie and used against her, and for it was your channel. It was being allowed to go back and forth, back and forth. You weren't biased, in my opinion, in the situation. That's just all. That's how I feel about it. I was very.
Actually, you're right. I probably was biased. And the reason being is one, I was in shock, had no idea what happened was about to happen. Two, I've never seen any of what was going on. I don't watch Vinny. Ever since Vinny called me and B the C word, I will not tune to his channel. And that's been a couple of years. So I will never. I don't, and I listen. I don't think Jen thought it was hilarious. She was crying.
She laughed. No, that was a fake cry. She was laughing at Marie. She laughed at her. Yes, she did.
When we ended the stream, she was crying her eyes out. She was.
R.A., I know Randy isn't a mean person. She's a kind person. She's an Aries. I know where she's coming from. But she also is too nice. And people take advantage of that and use her.
But on Twitter, I mean, now you're being nice, but let's look. You said, shame on me. And you said, I saw something else where you said, ask your friend why she's too chicken to put the video up.
I did not say chicken. No.
Okay, well, I'm not quoting.
Don't put words. If you're going to quote me, please quote me correctly, because I will come across blunt and straightforward. You'll know where I'm coming from, but I'm not going to name call. I don't do that.
All right, I'll have to find it because I don't.
I said, why did she pull the tweet? Why did you, in reference is similar to, why did you pull it from public? And Sin had made a comment about answered for you.
Because I was asleep. I got to work tonight, and that's why. But I mean, she's my friend, and when I can't find it. I'll have to find it in a minute. But I wasn't there to defend myself. I wasn't, and then she had several people coming at her, and
it's because she jumped in when I was wanting to speak with you. And you're right, I could have gone to you privately, but this is a public matter. This affects, in my opinion, all mothers with special need children. Because all of us could have our children used against us, and I, for one, would lose my shit.
But okay, if you had come to me privately and said, I want a link, I would have given you a link, and that would have saved so many hurt feelings on Twitter. As soon as you said, I want a link, I set it up. Because I try to give everybody a voice. I'm not like that, Artsy.
And I know you're not. I know you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I know you give everyone a voice. And usually I try to keep my mouth shut. Because I know it does no good. It goes back and forth, back and forth. That's just how YouTube has always been for 20, 30, ever since it started. It's just how it is. But when it comes to this kind of a subject, I'm not going to sit back and be quiet. I can't. I know the pain that Marie's feeling.
Amber, you're right. I do. I get it from both sides. So what happened on my panel yesterday, which that, in case you don't know, that's called a panel hijacking. They hijacked it. And it did. No. I didn't shut it down because Yab is my friend. I didn't want to hurt her. I wanted Marie to be able to get out what she wanted to get out. I wanted Jenny Jen. I haven't seen these things that Jenny Jen has done. People have said they've seen it, and I haven't seen it. So I can't, what was I supposed to do? Obviously, it needed to happen. It needed to get out. It was just a very bad time. I have never and would never, ever talk about a child, whether that child is disabled or able-bodied. Never.
Yeah. I know you want it, but at the same time, you sit here and you say, I like to give everyone a voice. That was a chance, an opportunity that Marie saw to be able to give her voice.
And I let her.
With Jenny up here. And she was, it wasn't like a good conversation. It was.
No. Because what you don't know, and Marie was downplaying, is the fact, here's Marie right here, is that they had spoken on the phone. So I absolutely, and I knew they had spoken on the phone. There, Marie, there's a link. I knew they had spoken on the phone. So I didn't know that there was still such a big problem. So I was taken aback. I'm like, what the?
Whoa. I just wish more people would come to Marie's aid over what Vinny did and Jenny was a part of, and anyone else involved in that whole group. I just feel we as a community have to stand up for that kind of stuff. And I didn't see that.
I didn't see it happen. I didn't see it happen. I didn't know that he would say that. I didn't know that they were going back and forth. I didn't know Vinny and Marie was fighting. I don't. Let me tell you. Y'all want to know something? The last time that I tried to call out somebody from Boyd, my ass was swatted. People are forgetting that. People are forgetting it. When you go against Boyd, you get swatted. I had a gun at my head. So
we choose what we talk about, don't we?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
the consequences are the consequences. We have to be smart.
So you think that because I let Stellar use my platform to expose somebody from stealing from these people, my friends, that I deserved a gun to my head? No, I know you don't think that.
I don't think that at all. All I'm saying is
happens
we need to be, well, we as adults need to, with more experience than the younger generation, should have more common sense on what we put ourselves into.
Okay, that being said, once I had that experience, you think I'm going to get up here and just keep dragging Boyd, or am I going to learn my lesson?
No, I see some people using Boyd as a weapon, as a matter of fact.
Well, you won't see me using them as a weapon. Hold on.
I'm sorry, my TV's. I gotta mute the TV, honey. Sorry, guys. You should have yelled at me earlier.
I had to get my next in. But yesterday, I don't understand. I mean, I get that people are upset for Marie. And Marie, you're more than welcome to come back up.
I wish Marie would come up. I don't put myself in this community very often. I do some lurking, but a lot of times I can't anymore. I'm off watching stupid motorcycles run up the side of a dirt hill because of the ridiculous, childish hatefulness that goes off on here. You guys sit up here and you say, just block them, but yet you all can't do your own thing. You all can't block the ones that irritate you. It's like someone has to have the last word. What's it going to take for us to come together? It's no wonder this world's a complete mess. Nobody wants to be the one that can't say the last word. Everyone has to have the last word. Again, I'm going off topic. Sorry.
No, I think you're right. And I mean, but I will say this, and I'm not defending Jen. She shut down and didn't have a last word. And I have a recording that would blow your socks off.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
That Marie said about Jen.
Well, sometimes we get angry, we say things, don't we, Randy?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. So I think that might be what's in the back. I don't want to speak for Jen.
And I've heard, oh, well, I was mad and I said this, so I was mad every time. Well, when are we going to stop saying things when we get mad? Listen, I love drama, but this isn't drama anymore. This is who can hurt and bring down the next person harder than the last time. It's not drama.
Hey, Sweet 66. I'm sorry. I have to say hi to her.
That's fine. It's your channel.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everybody. I'm not grading. Artsy, I feel like this could have been done so different than Cynthia paying the price for standing up for me.
Oh, Cynthia. She inserted herself.
She did well because I wasn't there. I have to say she did that, and she
like I said, we choose to insert ourselves into situations. We pay the consequences. That's why I don't insert myself in a lot of things. I know the consequence. I don't want it. I insert myself in this because this hit home, and I feel for Marie, and I know her hurt. So we pick and choose.
And let's keep in mind, okay, and what people don't know, and I hate to bring this up, Cynthia has a son that's 30.
Is it okay for you to say that? Does she want you to say that?
Yeah, she texted me that, and he's on the level of a 3-year-old that she takes care of. So this is near and dear to her heart. This isn't like something that she would just willy-nilly not.
So why isn't she?
Marie, I don't know what lies are. Please come up.
Marie, come up here, please. I honestly don't know the full story behind Marie and Jenny Jen. And I don't care to know. It's between them. But I will stand up for Marie when I know someone's using her children to attack her. And I'm not saying that you did that, Randy. No, not at all. What upset me was you allowed to go on what went on. In my opinion, it should have been an equal discussion and solved. It's never going to be solved, however,
because when emotions are that high.
Yes, and it's easy when your child is being attacked. You're going for the jugular.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't understand when you have a special needs child, how much of your life is put into that child, more so than your quote unquote normal child. You don't have any idea the fight those children have.
Well,
I'm not going to go more into it because I'll just get upset. But I wish Marie would come up here and say what she has to say. She has, just get it off your chest. There's a lot of people who support you. Please come up.
I'm just waiting to see if she wants to come up. I've dropped the link a couple of times. Yeah, well, listen, I will go hard for my children, no matter what. And they're grown. My kids are grown now, but I'm still going to fight for them.
Right, Teresa. That she said. She asked yourself this. Bottom line: would you mod for anyone who did what Vinny G did?
No,
because that is acknowledging that you agree with what's being said.
No, I would, but I wouldn't be. I'm not saying in his chats.
Not talking about you, it's about Jenny Jen.
Well, see, I'm being held accountable for something Jen did.
No, you're not. That's not what's happening here. You're being accountable for what happened on your stream, for allowing what happened on your stream. You did seem to prefer Jenny Jen's side, in my opinion, in my eyes. I don't know about anyone else's eyes, but that's how I saw it.
Listen, she was upset, crying. Listen, she was side blinded, and here's what everybody don't know. After that stream, I spent another hour defending myself because it looked like a setup when it wasn't. It looked like I was behind the scenes with Marie and Yaba setting this
up.
So
you're more concerned about how it looked on you than what maybe Marie was feeling.
No, let me listen. Yesterday, I was very upset. So can I say that I gave Marie all my empathy? It hurt. Well, okay. When she blocked me for something I had no idea what was going on, I was like, what the crap? When I got accused of blindsiding somebody else for something that was completely different, again, I was like, what the crap? When all this happened yesterday, I was like, what the crap? I'm going to look like shit no matter what I do. As
Marie
you
would like the link. Marie wants a link.
There it is. No matter what I do, I'm going to look like shit on here.
Yes, you're always going to get pros and cons out of live stream. That's just rolls with YouTube, honestly.
Right. So do I care what I look like up here? Yeah, I don't want to look like a shady bitch that sideswiped somebody on panel, because I would never do that. So yeah, I did care that how I looked. Absolutely. As would anybody else. Now, do I care about Marie's feelings? Yes, I think that's shit. I think it's shit. But I think when we go low, people go lower, and we got to stop that shit.
Absolutely. But who's going to do it? Because I'm not seeing either side stop going low.
Well, let me say, she might be up here. People have went at my kids and went at my kids and went at my kids, and I never once have I retaliated by going after their kids. Never.
Well, I'm proud of you for that. Hey, Marie.
Hey, Artsy. Randy, you said I hijacked your panel yesterday?
Well, I said it was a hijacking, yes.
No, it wasn't a hijacking. By me? No. By me?
Well, do you know what that means? That means like it was completely off what we were streaming about, and people were upset.
Did I come up on your panel and hijack your stream? Or was I invited on your panel? Did Yaba ask me?
That's a trick question. That's a trick question, Marie, and you know it.
Take a link. You said I hijacked your panel and I didn't. Yaba asked me to take a link and I came up here. Yes or no?
Who asked you?
Yaba.
Okay.
So I didn't hijack your panel. I was asked to come on panel.
Right, Joy Lang. It's kind of like hijack the topic, I guess I would say. But it's okay. It's done and over.
Well, according to you 5 minutes ago, it wasn't.
No, Marie, what I said was...
You said I hijacked your stream, and I didn't. Okay, Randy?
No, why I cared what other people thought. And I said I was caught in a situation where I felt like my stream was hijacked, where I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what to say. That is what happened.
I'm in cahoots with Yaba, and we had a conversation about it and decided to come and take over your...
No, I don't believe Yaba would. No, so you know. No, I don't believe Yaba would do that to me. I think that emotions were high. I'm going to repeat myself. Emotions were high, and that happened. That's exactly what I said. But the topic was most definitely hijacked.
But I didn't. Just let's make this clear to your people. I didn't hijack your stream. I was invited on panel.
Okay.
I don't like the bullshit and the lies and the narrative running around here. I didn't hijack your stream. That's not true. So don't say that again. Take it up with Yaba. She hijacked your stream. If that's the term you use for it, not me.
I will absolutely take it up with Yaba because Yaba's my friend. I will talk to Yaba. I already tried to call Yaba. But here's the thing. Now I'm answering for what was said yesterday when I don't have none of my dogs were hunting in that race.
I see Amber K saying in the chat that Artsy's my friend. Artsy, have we ever had a DM with each other?
Never.
Never. I know Artsy from Twitter chats, and that's it. But Amber K, you are supposed to be my friend, Amber K. You did and were involved in my life when I got married and when my children were sick and all the things that they were going through. But you were holding Jin's hands last night while she was crying. Yeah?
Why does it matter? If we were
That's how it goes from there, wouldn't it? Bring Vinny in here, Amber K. What did you say while I was on panel? Bring Vinny G in here. Hello, Starlight. That woman who goes around from panel to panel. Shut up and move on while I was talking about what was being done to my children. Shut up and move on. And that bitch, and she on panels everywhere moaning and bitching about everyone, but I couldn't talk about what was being done to my children. Should I go on? These are your people, Randy.
Yeah, they are my people.
Yeah. You couldn't say to her, excuse me, we're having a discussion here, a serious discussion, no? but she could keep typing, move on.
No,
The whole time
I didn't say that to her because I didn't listen. The topic of that stream was something else. And that's what I guess what they were wanting to get to. Now, I've not been cruel to you. So you have come at me.
You were not cruel to me last night, Renzi. You were not cruel to me last night. You were fucking ghetto to me last night.
Because you made it sound
at least 10 times because I blocked you on Twitter.
No, one time I came at you
you
one
did.
time.
No.
Because
you did.
Said,
I listened to it 2 times last night and again this morning, Renzi. And Sam played it as well. So that's 4 times I've listened to it today. You got all gangster hood with me because I blocked you on Twitter. No, there was no sympathy for me, Randy. You're I don't want sympathy from you. I simply don't care. But you come up here, you missed the whole point of the whole situation. You were having a panel here trying to peacekeep, okay? Okay? With Fod for the shady things that he does in public, okay? He does them in public to people. With Brian St. John, who's a woman abuser, okay? Number 1. And Ginny Jin, who stalks, harasses, and does shady shit behind the scene. That was the point. That was the point, Randy. That was the point.
That was my channel. It's my channel. It was my stream.
Well, that was the point.
You said I got hood gangster? Is that what you just said?
That's what you got hood.
I don't get good hood gangster.
I don't care if I'm fucking blocked, if I'm not blocked. I don't care about you, bitch. Don't.
That's a lie. I never said I don't care about your kids.
Bitch.
Marie, keep it calm.
Bitch, she said, not kids.
I never called you a bitch either.
And what's the point of this again this morning? You weren't interested last night, so why are you interested now? So that's their opinion about your behavior on panel. All their opinions. There's more than Artsy out there. I've been reading the tweets all morning. Artsy's not the only one, just because she had a little spat with somebody.
Honestly, Marie, I just woke up and I haven't seen the tweets. If people are white knighting for you, I think that's great.
I don't want nobody to white knight for me, Randy. When I asked you all for help, ye did nothing.
You didn't ask me for help.
Nothing.
Are you saying
I asked everybody for help in Sam's panel? I asked everybody for help for what he was doing to me and my family. Everybody in the community. Yeah. Nobody helps.
Yep. I didn't say I never had seen you ask for help. You never came to me and asked for help. That's not true.
You know everything does. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it? You see, you can't pull the wool over your eyes around there. You know everything.
Pull the wool over your eyes, Marie. Maybe you have never been anything but a jerk to me. So now I'm supposed to go white knight for you to the people who swatted me.
I never asked you to ever white knight for me. Ever. Nor anybody to white knight for me. Are you a mother?
Yes,
aren't you a mother?
But you know what? I also am.
I'm up here. Artsy's not up here because she's my friend. It's because she's a mother.
Hold on. I'm a mother.
I don't want nobody to fucking white knight me. You're making me mad now, my friend.
Not only am I a mother, but I also have a husband that died. And here's what you said about that.
You've been trolling as me. I see you in chats and all that you do, Jenny Jen.
Don't Jenny have a husband to tend to?
No, she killed him.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, for fuck.
I said that about you. Is your name Jenny Jen?
No. I'm sorry. But you said that about Jenny Jen.
See, here we go.
When you go,
whoa.
Do you know what happened to her ex-boyfriend, Randy?
No,
do you know?
I know what happened to her husband.
Shut your mouth. You don't know.
I do know what happened to her husband.
That's nothing to do with you. That woman co-signed Vinny G going after my children fucking daily. Fuck her and fuck her dead husband. Don't fucking start with me, Randy. I've got enough of this fucking bullshit. You're a biased cunt, Randy. And that's all you ever will be. And go fuck yourself.
All right, let's
yourself.
Hey, come on, guys. We're adults here. Let's calm down and just. Oh God. See, nothing's ever going to be solved. So I guess just keep doing what we're doing.
Well, I have never and would never go after her kids ever.
I know you, Randy. I know you wouldn't, and that's not why I'm here. So total failure. Thanks for the link. And I guess that's it.
Well, this is what happens. But y'all, look, I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I can't change it, but I can try to do better.
I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. We can only do what we can do. We can't change anyone else's behavior, but we can stick up for what we believe in and do what's right, because right is right and wrong is wrong.
I would never go after her children, and she knows that. But you know what? I think, I don't know what Marie's doing right now. I don't know. She has.
Well, she's upset because she felt you were sticking up for Jenny Jen.
But she literally done the same thing to me when she accused us of what. Marie's back. You accused us.
I apologize for that. I'm extremely hurt by everybody. I'm not going to sit here on here because that's what everybody wants. What's the in-game here again today to rile it all up? You do know that after all these panels, I have to deal with Vinny G in the fallout. You do know that. When the panel ended yesterday, Kim Fisher went over there to him and started him off again about me.
Okay. Well, Kim Fisher is an asshole. Kim Fisher, who used to be my friend, is an asshole. But here's the thing. Okay, let me just point this out. Marie, you don't live in America, right?
No, I'm Irish. I live in Ireland.
I do. And they swatted me. So Boyd admitted to swatting me. I had guns pointed at my head. You want me to fight Boyd?
Guys, can
I never asked to fight Boyd, Randy. And you said up here that I said that you went after my kids and said stuff. No, I didn't. I never said. I'm not asking you to go after Vinny G. I'm not asking you. I'm actually asking you nothing. I had you all blocked. No more to do with you. I was friends. I was friends with people on here for 3 or 4 years who have platforms, and they didn't said fuck all.
Have I or have I not? Always treated you with respect.
Videos have been made about my kids on here, and they have taken special needs kids' pictures off the internet in wheelchairs and made videos about my children.
See, that's disgusting.
It is disgusting. It's disgusting. Vinny G is shit, and that's why I don't have anything to do with him.
Andy, Jenny Jen was modding in his chat while he was doing all this. Jenny Jen was typing in his chat, co-signing what he was saying, talking about me, my family, and my kids. That is why I was here yesterday. I don't want fucking nobody to white knight for me. Nobody. It's done. It's all been done and out there now. It's too little, too fucking late.
Marie, but that you have to see.
A 12-year-old, imagine, could access YouTube and come on and see a video about himself and people saying that he's going to die as a teenager.
It's awful. I told you that. Yes, it's disgusting. It is disgusting.
My children are not going to die. I've explained their condition. People think they're cripples and they're tied down to beds. No, they're not. And I've heard people say around this community, I use my children for as a token in this community. Someone put it in the chat here, where I ever got on a panel in this community, complained about my life, my kids, their conditions, and me looking after them. Because there's plenty of people going around saying it. Nobody will give me the link or tell me what channels it happened on, because it never happened. I have never asked anybody in this community for nothing. Nothing.
Jenny Jen has been my mod since the first time I ever streamed. And there's reasons for that. But here's the thing. I didn't see any of this. We cannot hold people accountable for things that they weren't a part of. We can't.
I don't care if Jenny Jen mods for you. I don't care.
No, I only hold people accountable for what they allow on their own channel.
Now, if I look back, Artsy is at 110% right, and I never go past 100% really because I think that's stupid. But I should have stopped that. I should have just stopped the stream. I should have just stopped it. But when you're caught up in the middle of something, shoulda, coulda, woulda goes out the window, right out the window. And we could have done it. Y'all could have hashed it out without a bunch of people in there. People are saying I did it for views. I had no idea how many people were watching. I don't use children as content. I don't like to see other people hurt. I don't like, but I'll tell you how I feel. I feel like others like to see others hurt. And I don't go for that shit. I think it's awful. I don't want you to think, Marie, that I don't hear you, because I do. And I have children, so I know that pain. I know that pain. I don't.
You know the pain. You know the pain of a child being used against you. You don't know the pain of raising special needs children.
Well, Archie, you can't say that because you don't know what I've been through. But
okay, you're right.
But I do know what it's like to have your children used against you. 100%.
Yes,
100%. They use my kids against me quite a bit, actually. And
Randy, do you support doxers?
Of course, I don't.
Jenny Jen got Moo Moo Mout, aka Jessica from Australia, to dox Ohio Wolverine in the Boys because she thought it was Ohio Troll from the Aussie side. All that was put out there, and it only happened a couple of months ago. Jenny Jen went to her and told Moo Moo gave him name, address, and phone number. Told Moo Moo go dox. She outed them all for what they did.
As far as doxing goes, guys, doxing goes. Everyone's done it anymore. You can't say that you don't agree with doxing because half your friends have doxed. Half your friends have doxed people.
I didn't say you told me shut up, Amber. I said hello, Starlight did on multiple occasions. Move on.
Can I please just say, if everyone would just put their feet in the other person's shoes for a minute, a lot of this crap.
Here's the thing: they don't care. They don't care, Artsy. How long is this going on?
I know it never ends.
You can come out and explain yourself 100 times. They don't care.
Marie, I can absolutely see where you would be hurt, but enraged. But you want me to be enraged at something I did not know was going on. And for that, I can't answer for something I didn't know.
I didn't ask you to get enraged for something that you didn't know was going on. I didn't ask you anything. You're insinuating that I asked you to do something for me. I didn't.
But you said you did.
I never asked anybody to do nothing for me. You were all blocked on Twitter. I was on one panel, Sam was talking about Ginny Gin and what she did. One panel. That was the first time I ever came up here and spoke out about what Ginny did yesterday.
But can you acknowledge that you've said some cruel things about Ginny Jen too?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she came for my kids, Randy. She typed shit in the chat that my husband was having an affair and he was divorcing me, and I was having an affair with some dude on YouTube and I was finger bashing to him. All the shit that they've said about me. She was involved in all that, Randy. Modding chats at night time when he was running my kids into the ground. Ginny Jen is the issue. You are not the issue, Randy. I got your side and I know how you feel from last night's panel. And today is going to change that point of view for me, Randy.
Listen, Marie, you want me to stop being friends with somebody because she modded and no longer
I was telling you who she is and who you're associating yourself with.
Let me just say that Ginny Jen no longer mods for Vinny, and she left his stream completely. And that is something that people maybe they don't know, or they've missed. I'm
That
not
is
sure.
not true, Randy. Queen Bee was on his panel last week, drunk, and she said she was so drunk. She said, "Where's Hondo and Ginny, Gin? Oh, that's right, Vinny. They can't come in the jack because they're only in the background 7 days ago." Okay, Randy. 7 days ago. Well, I mean, like, how do you know these things when you say you don't watch them anyway and you don't know these things? I
She
watch.
told
I
me
know.
I don't watch. I don't watch. I don't even know who Queen Bee is at all. I have no idea who Queen Bee is.
Guys, this is way derailed. I just wish people would be a little more compassionate for one another. I just voiced my opinion of how Marie's children
Thank
should
you,
not be
okay.
used against her. I don't want this to grow into something more than what it needs to be. I just want to move forward with how we can stop this and be there for each other instead of trying to pick sides all the time. What's wrong? Like I said, what's wrong's wrong. What's right's right. Live on here like you would in your real life. And if this is how you people are in real life on here, I pray for you. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I accept any prayers. This is me. If I get mad in real life, I say what I got to say, and I'm 100% sure that Marie is the same way. Somebody comes for my kids in real life, I'm coming for their throat.
Exactly. So now you know what I said to Ginny Gin. What I said about her. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. You get it. So you get it. So don't you? You get it. That's okay. I mean, like, I'm not up here for resolutions again. I don't want nothing to do with Ginny Gin, Hondo, Jing Summers, or Vinny G, or anybody that supports those people. Okay? They did it to me, my family, my kids. She was involved. You do what you like, Brandon.
It's not like it was a one-time deal.
My friends who support me and support the shit that they did. I didn't ask you for anything across the board, so I didn't.
Yeah, it's not like it was a one-time deal towards Marie. It was multiple things towards her with her children.
It all came out because of what he did. Okay, we were friends with him. He lied to us. Okay, about Stacey and what he was doing to her. Okay, we left and we exposed him for what he did to Kirsty or what he did to Stacey. It was not right, and it started from there. He didn't come for anybody else that had left and gone for him. He came for me and my kids. My kids.
Well, it's shit. It's shitty.
Everyone, please, even people in chat, need to be accountable for what we say and do. It's not like, oh, I'm on the internet, I can say and do whatever I want. I don't give a... Because you are accountable. If you're going to... Yes.
I could literally say, the sky is a pretty blue, and I would be held accountable for not describing this exact color of the sky, or that I was being racist towards the sky.
I don't think that you're being held. How could you actually be held accountable for this when overall it's nothing to do with you besides Jenny being up here yesterday? I don't understand how you could get held accountable for anything. I mean, you did talk shitty to me. Besides that, you didn't do anything else.
Ask Artsy.
I mean, you picked your side.
Again.
Or just Mel. Here's a link.
Mel's not coming up here. What Mel had to say was towards between her and Sin. It has nothing to do with what I was saying towards you and what happened last night on your stream. Don't bring more people into the subject.
Well, I thought she was talking about me, but Cynthia is my friend, so I'm going to defend my friend just like you.
And likewise, just like anyone else's. But I tell you what, and I'm speaking for the bitch squad, none of us will come after anyone else. A lot of the times we will say, listen, I'm getting ready to start some crap. Stay out of it. This is between me and who I'm going after. We don't jump on there.
So, let's be clear though, Artsy. You woke up and decided, because you tagged me. You came after me. And Marie, just so you know, you said you were seeing what was going on Twitter. She woke up and decided that yesterday was my fault.
I did not wake up. Listen, this is what did it.
I tweeted about you last night, Randy, and the carry on that went on. I don't know. I didn't tweet about you today.
I love how people just assume what happens. That's how shit starts. Sorry.
Okay. And I don't think what Artsy said was bad. I mean,
it was bad.
compared to what I would say to you or say to other people, that was nothing.
I have voiced an opinion. And I wanted tagged you because I wanted you to see my opinion, because the more I thought about it, the madder I got and the more hurt I was. And I was like, I have to speak up. I can't sit by and let this go without me expressing my opinion. And I wanted a link. I wanted to talk to you.
Yes.
But because I didn't go private with you, you thought I was coming after you. I was coming at you. No. If I was coming after you, you would know it.
But the fact, and ditto, Artsy. But
I know.
The fact is this: is that I appreciate the fact that you tagged me.
Yeah, I didn't tag Sin. I can't hear now.
Wow, Yabba. Wow.
Yep. I'm going to have to go here. I've got my son
I'm
and
getting
grandson
off
to
too.
feed.
Thank you, Artsy. Thank you.
Always, Marie.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you for the link, Randy.
You're welcome. Bye.